So from our roll down, just checking where you feel tight today. If this is your usual distance to the floor, and then we bend and straighten a couple times here. Good, and then roll on up on top of your hips. Use your core. Liz, I'll try to remember to give no back flexion cues. So standing up really nice and tall with your head in one of those chin nods, stacking shoulders over hips. We're gonna close and open and go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and then just some pliés here. Important to keep shoulders over hips. It's like we're sliding on a wall. And then you just want to watch if you're tucking the tailbone under or sending it out. Your work is to work on people. Good. And then pause in that plie one last time. Come to straight and bring the heels together in releve. And then bend the knees here. Good. You can always hold on to something, guys. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Heels will come down. And then let's do our transfers. So out to the right, bend the knees, come on home. We're just going right here at first, okay? We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and now we go left. Good. Still shoulders over hips. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we'll add the arms on for 8 to the right. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now 8 again to the left. 7, 6, 5. Level hip bones. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to do our triple pulses. So I've gone back to the right and in. 3, 2, 1, and in. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3 more sets. Starting to feel that fatigue in the booty. Hope you guys are too. Last triple pulse to the right, and then triple pulse left. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3 more sets. Check those knees are bending over first and second toes here. 3, 1. One more time. Good. And then just a couple of pliés here. Good. Last plie, and then take it out to second for me. And pause here. And plie. Okay? Now we're going to lift the right ankle or right heel. 6, 5, 4. Check shoulders are over hips. Abs are on. If you've ever heard the canister, that's what we're using. 2 and 1. And left side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now sets of 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can always hold on to something. Now sets of 2, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Singles here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try and bring both heels up and balance. Maybe arms come out to the sides or up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend into a deeper plie with your heels down, okay? And then bring your arms forward. So we're here. We're gonna send that booty back. We're in that tilt. Good. Sometimes called a sumo squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause in that sumo squat. Lift the arms like you're hitchhiking. Nobody hitchhikes like this, but it's still a good name for the move. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms float down. Straighten the knees and bend them. Straighten and bend. Really try and sit back into your haunches here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause with straight legs. And then you're gonna walk your right foot forward and your left foot back. Okay, both legs start straight. Bend into that front right knee and straighten. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring your torso up. Hold on to something if you need to. You're upright here. You can bring your hands together or hold on to something. Bend into that front knee. Back knee will stay straight now. Good. 5, 4, maybe get some hip flexor stretch here. 3, 2, and 1. Arms come up and then down to the floor. Both legs walk back. We're gonna hold a plank here. Send those hips down. Big inhale, exhale. One more big inhale. On your exhale, take it to down dog and just hold here. Press through the palms, but don't hyperextend the shoulders. All right, and now we walk the left leg forward. Good. And straighten that left knee and bend it. Straighten and bend. Back heel is off the floor, guys. So don't worry about flattening that foot. It's this front knee bending and straightening. Hamstring stretch for 3, 2, last one. Bend that front knee and come to upright. If you can invite that hip flexor stretch on this back right leg, maybe you put your hands in prayer pose and then we bend that front knee. 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms reach up and then down in front of you here. And then we return to plank. Okay? And then we do 1, 2, up to down dog. 1, 2, down to plank. So it's about a flat back. You hinge at the hips, send those hips up. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, down. Pick that core on to really hold you in that plank. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, down. And then we'll hold our next plank here. You all holding? Good. Lift the right leg. Have it ready. We're going to take it upward with that down dog. Right leg is going up. Sometimes called aerobats here. And then pulse that right leg up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then back down to that plank. Right foot returns to the floor. Catch your breath a second. And then that left foot will lift and lift and take it into your down dog with that left leg lifted. Now pulse that left leg. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring that left leg on down as you return to plank. Both legs are now down on the both. Hold your plank here. And then bend your knees on in. And then we're gonna come to upright here. Okay? Okay, I wanna do a little bit of our bar work and then we'll do our arm work. So just changing up which blocks we do when. So with your chair bar, should be fairly reliable, no wheels. You can also use a countertop, guys. Great, so we're gonna start with rolling through the feet. So just start in those plies, reset up, knees bending over first and second toes. Good. And then we're gonna lift the heels here. So plie, hold, lift heels, straighten and lower. Bend knees, lift heels, straighten and lower. Bend knees, lift heels, straighten and lower. One more at this tempo. And then we'll pick up our pace here. Bend knees, lift heels, straighten. Bend knees, lift heels, straighten. Lower. Good. And 4. 3. 2 more. And 1. Good. Okay, from here, we lift the heels, kiss them or bring them together, and then your plies. I'm just gonna look at the chat real quick, guys. Keep pliing here. Okay. Liz, you doing okay? One more here, guys, and then we'll take it into the grand plie. No, we'll do triple pulses, actually. So 3, 2, 1, and tall. 3, 2, 1, and tall. 3, 2, 1, and tall. 3 more sets. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. Now plie here and hold. See if you've got a little bit more to go deeper, and then up and up, down and down. Notice it's not crazy down here. It's here and here, up and up. Here and here, up and up. Good. 2 more. Woo, feeling that burn. 1 more. Okay, and then your booty hip. So you start with straightish legs, and that's knee bend. To give you some room to go left and right here. See there, Maya? Good. Feel those obliques work. If not, get them working. All right, and then we're gonna travel up and down. So down for 2, up for 2. Down for 2, up for 2. And down for 2. And up for 2. Yeah. Really feeling inner thighs here. Keep those heels kissed together if you can. And we got 1 more. Woo! Good. And then heels will come down. It's nice to prance it out here for a second. Just catch your breath. And then we're going to take our feet wider. Still second, or still turned out here. And plie. 4, 3, 2, and then hold a plie, lift heels, straighten, lower. Same choreography, our feet are just wider. When you bend those knees, do a little check that shoulders are over hips. Bend knees, lift heels, straighten and lower. Bend knees, lift heels, straighten and lower. 2 more. Good. And then hold your releve and plie. So heels are up, knees are bent, and then straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Still like we're sliding on a wall, doing our best to keep our pelvis in neutral versus rotated under. Awesome. Good job, Michelle. 2 more singles, and then we go into our burn so good triple pulse. 3, 2, 1, straighten. 3, 2, 1, straighten. 3, 2, 1, straighten. 4 more sets. 3 more sets. 3, 2, 1. 2 more sets. 3, 2, 1. Again. 3, 2, 1. And tall. Go ahead and lower the heels, and then bend the knees and pelvic tilt here. Really draw those abs in, navel to spine. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Option to add on. So you'll lift the arms up, bring the arms forward a few tilts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the knees. Hinge on over. Liz, maybe skip this one. And just enjoying a nice straddle stretch. You can widen the legs if that feels good. One more deep breath here. And then walk your feet in. Come to your upright. And let's grab our 1 pound weights here. Okay? You can grab, 2 or 3 pounds. Don't recommend going much bigger than that. Okay, just pretty simple here to start. Open and close. Open and close. Don't let the camera angle fool you. I'm just coming out to an airplane, not going all that tall. Good. Heels are together, toes apart. If you want a little more work, lift those heels and releve. Heels together. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring the arms up to your sides here. Okay, 90-degree angles, and reach overhead. And reach overhead. Keep those bottom front ribs zipped together. So don't let the chest flare forward. Keep the pelvis in neutral. Should be ab work here. 4, 3, press up from the mid-back and shoulder blades. Don't pull up from the neck. This is your last one, that style. And now bring those elbows shoulder distance apart. Emphasize your open. And that will get you into your round weights. If you don't have weights, it's no problem. Just do the movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now picture pulling down a lat bar. And you're pulling it down. And pulling it down. Good. When we've got 5, 4, 3, pull it down, work those shoulder blades. 2, and then 1, and you can drop the arms here. Shake them out for a minute, you deserve it. And then I'm gonna bring my feet into parallel here and bend the knee. So this is your flat back squat. I wouldn't want you rounded. I want you flat, but I don't want your back arch beyond neutral, and open. Squeeze those shoulder blades down the spine. Good. So you don't want your shoulders rolled forward. Yep. You can just sit deeper into that squat, get some lower body work while we're here. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and then a pulsing fly. So we go out on a count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Good job, Liz. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Work through the mid-back and the shoulder blades here. So try not to feel it in the neck. Squeeze those shoulder blades down the spine to find that engagement. 2 more sets. And 1 more set. Good. And then our cross and pull here. Arms are crisscross. Pull. Switch how you're crisscross. Pull. Switch. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then a faster rhythm here. Think of these as pulses. Get that power going in triceps, shoulder blades. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then pause here. Check your back still comfortable. Maybe you need to sit a little deeper. And then tricep pulses here. Careful not to have shoulders forward. Draw those bottom front ribs together here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your palms to face inward. And then as you stand up, scoop those arms in front of you, and then bend back and scoop in front. Now you can add a lift of one leg and alternate. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet on the ground, and then just stand up here. Good. And let your arms drop down by your side. And we're going to do our circles, much like being on the reformer, holding the short loops. Invite that work into your shoulder blades. Try and take it out of the upper trap. Stand really tall. Let's bring heels together, toes apart. You can even lift into a releve here. Shoulders over hips. 2 more circles this direction. Good, and then pause, reverse. This is what I was talking about light weights. It's a long fulcrum. So it's as if we're holding much heavier weights, but closer to our body. Strangely intense, yeah? 5 circles. This is 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then the arms just drape here for a second, and we're going to take our feet back into parallel. Go ahead and bend into that flat back squat, and then bring your elbows to the sides here. If this doesn't agree with your shoulders, return to cross and pull, which is that guy. But this is windshield wipers. Good. Squeeze those shoulder blades down the spine. If you have a mirror in your room, try and check that your shoulders are the same height. You don't have one real high. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you can drape your arms on down, stand up tall, get that pelvis in neutral, shoulders over hips, palms face out. This is a present. Good, don't take wrists higher than shoulders. You can bring your feet back into that first position, maybe even into releve. 4, 3, 2, pause up here on 1, and then an overhead reach. My arms go a little round, just so you guys can see them. I'm kneeling. Good. All right, let's make this a triple pulse. 3, 2, 1, out. 3, 2, 1, out. Again, 3, 2, 1. Just one more. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Bend the elbows. Picture lifting your arms just from shoulder blades, not the neck, and straighten for a tricep press. 8, 7. Support the arms through them and back in shoulder blades. This one I always feel the sweat dripping down my spine. Pull those abs in, navel to spine. Last one. Good. And then from here, the arms can come down and out. This is a bicep press. Too much on the shoulders, it becomes this for you, okay? All right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then widen the feet. You're in parallel again. Bend the knees. And then our boxes, or boxing, or our punches. Keep your torso really steady here. It's like a tree trunk. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then cross the body here. So hips face forward, rotate in the trunk. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then tree trunk again, no movement in the torso. Faster punches. 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Okay, you can put the arm weights down. Time to return to our bars. And let's do a little cardio interval here. I'm going to grab this stopwatch. I'm going to do it from a lunging position. And we'll go for 45 seconds. The lunge I'm going to do is this inside knee is going to be bent, and then bring the leg up and back. I bend this knee a bit more, and the amount of arm movement will help you lift your heart rate. So if you need to take it down, less arms. If you need to take it up, more arms. Okay, inhale, and off we go. If you're new to this and just want to do some lunges and work on foreign, very good decision. Good. 15 seconds in, almost halfway there. Okay, let's switch sides. So you can turn away from me and use that same chair. Again, that arm movement really dictates how difficult And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1. Good, just walk it out here for a second. Great time to grab some water. And we'll start doing our flexibility work, which we'll use that lunge here in a second. So we'll start with the grand battement. We're starting on this outside leg, holding onto the bar here. Send those shoulder blades down, abs on, and then lift this leg and brush the floor. Only lift as high as you can keep this hip bone level and stable. If you lift so high that you twist in the torso or hike the hip, take it down. Good, we're going 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Great, now we're gonna brush behind us. Brush the floor. Brush the floor a little bit behind you. Get into the practice of really lifting from the glute, keeping the low back out of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go into our lunge position. We're going to bend into this front knee and then reach forward. Side hinge at the hip. You stand tall, you pick up again, and then that lunge back. You can keep that back leg straight. 6, 5, so side view guys. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. We'll go into curtsies now. So this moving leg comes just behind you. Heels are in a line. I don't want you crossed, just a heel. Heels will lift, torso stays upright. Good. All right, now pick another kicking line, but it's going to be diagonal away from you. And we'll add in that curtsy. Kick, curtsy, kick, curtsy. This is about staying upright. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Let's go into a dancer stretch. So what was this outside leg? You can pull into your quad stretch here, and then you can also arch it into the full dancer stretch. Do whichever one feels good to your body, not too stressed. Great. Okay, we're gonna move our bar to our other side here. All right, and then we'll go right into those grand battements. Golden rule here is that you stay really steady in the torso here. Don't hike the hip, don't twist the torso. And I'm just kicking straight forward here for 6, 5, 4, maybe working on the flexibility of the back of the leg. 3, 2, 1. Let's practice our lunges here. So you bend this knee and hinge forward. This leg goes back. And practice again. Maybe just some knee bends here, guys. It's a turned out knee and foot. Good. Then we stand up. We add that kick back in and lunge. Good. Straight back. Neutral spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then come upright. Let's practice our curtsies again. Heels touch, all lined up. Heels lift as we curtsy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick that line diagonal away from you. Kick. Heel comes in line and curtsy. Kick and curtsy. 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, you've earned a stretch. Hold on to this outside leg. You can stay in this quad stretch or take it into more back arch extension here. Good, 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 guys. One more big breath. I'm gonna say one more breath. I wanna give you enough time to get it. Good. All right. And let's go into another cardio interval. You can do the lunges from before, or you can take it into mountain climbers, which I'm going to demo just so you guys get as many options and play with the choreography. And it's a good time for a sip of water before we get started here. So, mountain climbers, very simple. Going down into a plank. From that plank, you run the knees in. Okay? Inhale, exhale, and off we go. So you can do a flat back while you're here. Woo. If you want more obliques, bring the knees to the side. Right, over halfway there, guys. We got this. We're almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then walk it in and return to standing. We're going to face sideways now. So this is often called sideline. You want it to be easy to press into this bottom shoulder. So pressing into the elbow. If the elbow's too high, it's a little awkward. And then we side bend away from here. Liz, feel free to make this a flat back side bend. So no need to be too curved there. Okay, ears back in line with shoulders. And then we lift this outside leg. 8, 7. It can start as just a leg lift here, guys. It will evolve, I promise. You only want to lift as high as you can keep this hip bone stable. That's why I hold on here. Okay, and then pause in your lift position. And just prep those scapula. Bend the knee in front of you. Kick the leg out to the side. And it can also be a kick down to here. I just don't want it behind you because I want it in the glutes. Not so much in the back. Not at all in the low back. But those depressed scapula will give you some shoulder blade work and under the shoulder blade. 3, 2, 1, and then it's a step out to a plie. Probably the hardest piece here, but we got it. And reach overhead. Step out, plie in prayer, and reach over that bar. Okay? And depress the scapula here as you go. Depress those shoulder blades. Good, let's pick up the pace. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's triple pull. 3, 2, 1. Reach. 3, 2, 1. Reach. Let's get our sweat on. For me, let's get the hair frizzy. 3, 2, 1. 3 more sets. Try and really launch up. This is 2. 1 more set of triples. 3, 2, 1. And reach and hold. Hand comes behind the head here. And then we're gonna C-curve under us. Liz, just bring that knee in front of you again. Okay? C-curve, you need to be safe for back flexion. And then reach out. Reach out. Think of knee and elbow under the belly button. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. And then what was the supporting leg? Let's give it some love by giving it a figure 4 stretch here. Okay, so the ankle of the supporting leg is crossed. If you get it wrong, it's okay. We'll even out stretches. Good. All right, let's take it to the other side. So we start with that shoulder blade depressed into our bar. Whatever is the right height for you. Most of us will have this curve here. You need to stay in the flat back. Good. You know your safety things, stick with them. And then we're lifting this outside leg. Do note this knee is soft. It's a little turned out. So hip bone, middle of the kneecap, first and second toe still. Okay? Shoulders and hips are in line. Ears, shoulders, and hips. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold here. Bend that knee in, send it out. You can send it more to the floor if you're building your strength. I don't want you going into the low back here. 5, 4, 3, soft knee here, 2, and 1. All right, reach over your bar. Let's take this out into prayer plie. Good, launch off that outside foot and reach over. Send shoulder blades down. Plie. Reach, send shoulder blades down. Press off enough that it's through the outer thigh glutes, not the low back. Okay, we're just doing singles. We'll go 4, 3, 2, 1. We got this. We're going into triples. Let's get stronger. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2 more sets. And 3, 2, 1. 1 more set. Next up is our C curve. Hand behind the head here. Liz, just do more of those knee bends. And the rest of us will C curve here. Knee and elbow under belly button. Kick out. Belly button. Kick out. C curve. 5, 4, fully open up. 3, and 2, and last one. Good. And then let's take that standing leg into a treat, which is our figure 4 here. Great job. Okay, next up, we're gonna face the bars. And in facing your bar, it's useful to know the limitations of your equipment. So mine, I know that I can pull my bar over. I'm not gonna pull too hard into it, just use it for balance. Start with your feet in parallel zips together and send your bottom back for a flat back squat here. You can put as much weight as you can stay stable in your hands, but if you have a wiggly bar like mine, just using it for some slight guidance and balance. Flat back, bottom front ribs zip together here. And 4, 3, and 2, and 1. All right, let's go into a triple pull. So squat, 3, 2, 1, tall. 3, 2, 1, and tall. 3, 2, 1. Good. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Send those scapula down the spine. 3, 2, 1. 2 more sets. 3, 2, 1. 1 more set. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can put your elbows on your mat or on your bar here, your chair, and then straighten the leg. And I've lifted the right leg behind me, okay? Left knee bends slightly. So left leg is supporting, left knee slightly bent. Lift and lower. You're in a flat back hinge from the hips, so careful not to be rounded here. Send those scapula down. Abs are on here. Hopefully shirt is getting wet. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Do a little check with the supporting leg. Its heel is under your pubic bone. And we're gonna take this into cross and lift. So cross out to the right, tap down to the left. Only choose a range of motion where your body's really nice and stable. And 5, 4, 3, flat back, abs on. This is 2, 1 more. And then something called shoot the leg, still from that flat back hinge. Bend the right knee under you, send it behind you. From the glute and hammy, not the low back. Recruit that glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now that leg I was shooting behind me goes down into a lunge and then onto the knee. So this right side is back, and I'm getting a hip flexor stretch now. Okay, tilt the pelvis under for more stretch, gals. Hold the navel to spine. And you can always lift up the right arm here. One more breath here. And then come to standing and upright. Okay, now we're still facing the bar, but it's about the left leg. Hinged at the hip, scapula down, forearms or elbows on your bar. And then we start with arabesque, just lifting that left leg. Right knee is soft. Right heel is under your tombstone. Good, try and keep your knees straight here. Work those glutes and hammies and core, not low back. And 3, 2, 1, and then cross and lift. Go out to the left. Tap down right. Choose a range of motion. You have a stable torso. And what muscles are we using here again? Those core muscles, that corset in particular. Glutes and hammies, not low back. And forward. 3, 2, and 1. And then shoot the leg, keeping the back flat. Shoot it out behind you. Exhale as you shoot it out. Exhale, pull belly to spine. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And then our hip flexor stretch on this side. We're almost done with our bar work, guys. So my left knee is back. Stretching out that left hip flexor. You could also lift up the left arm. Hold navel to spine still. Bend shoulder blades down. Great. One more last breath here. And then come to standing. Okay, if you have a ball and some sort of cushion, you're gonna grab it. We're gonna do a couple more squats here. You're gonna put that ball between your knees. I'm gonna face you guys, I'm in parallel. And then those flat back squat, okay? Flat back squat here. Go to midway, squeeze the ball. And then stand. Midway, squeeze the ball, and stand. Let's do 6 more of those. Squeeze, and stand. Squeeze, and stand. Squeeze, stand. Stand. Good. 2 more. Last one. And then go into your full squat from here. And I'm going to do 8 ball squeezes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then stand tall. Okay. Now we put the ball behind our right leg. I'm facing the bar still. Experiment with how far down you want it. Depends on how inflated your ball is. If you lose your ball, you go, no big deal. You either replace it or you keep going. Gonna bend into that left knee, tilt forward. Very similar to the arabesque. And then bring that knee out and under. Bring it back. Yet again. It's called booty bar because we're using the glutes. And 5, 4. My range of motion is big. If you're having trouble with the low back, make it smaller. Okay, you're gonna hold back here. Flex into the ankle, 8 pulses, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toes now, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then attitude. Lift this right knee to the side. Don't let it come in front of the left standing leg. Right knee goes behind you slightly. Side view is here, gals. Good, hinge from the hips. Abs are on. Okay, and then pause in your lift. It can be more moderate if you're getting tired, and pulses. The last one here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then stand. Okay, let's go into a nice mermaid stretch. So it's working that right side, it's crossed over in front, and then I'm reaching. Good. Okay, now we're gonna work the left side. I'm gonna put the ball underneath my left knee here, between calf and hamstring basically. Hinge at the hips here. You can even rest those forearms again on your bar. And then bringing that ball in front and behind, all from the glute. Good. And 4, 3, 2, we'll hold back here on 1, flex into the ankle, flex the heel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toes, another set of pulses. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then attitude. So this left knee is slightly behind the right. Reach out to the side. Don't crunch in the low back here. These obliques really come on that left side. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, hold on 1, little pulses here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then a mermaid stretch into that left side. Awesome. Big inhale here into the left side of your ribs. And then stand tall and drop your arms. We can move the bars out of the way and pull out our mat. And then get comfy-ish. Okay, I'm gonna have you guys start on your forearms here. And you can be in a flat back here. I actually prefer that. Press those elbows into the floor. So I don't want you rounded here. Let me give you guys a second to catch up. Okay, and then stage 1, you'll bring your legs into tabletop and you can place the ball between your knees. And you're doing lifts and lowers here. This is low ab work while you keep the pelvis still. The pelvis is stable. You don't want to be arching here, okay? But choose a range of motion you are successful. And then if you want stage 2, you'll straighten the legs and lift and lower here. Go 8, exhale up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bend the knees in, slide those feet on out, and then we're gonna side lie. Okay, any low back issues, you're gonna try and stay in a flat back as you lift. So it's lifting and lowering is more one piece, a little bit more intense on the shoulders. You can pad up your bottom side for some assist, even with the ball there. Good, and then squeeze that bottom shoulder blade down and lift, and lift. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And then a choice if you want to send the legs out straight, okay? And then you'll lift and hold. So this is the more normal human titrated down. This is the more superhero. You can have that top foot in front of you and we're holding. And now we'll go in lifts and lowers. Liz, I recommend you just lift and hold. Good, and we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way down. Knees come in front of you to switch sides. And over we go. Good. All right, this elbow is underneath you. Good. And then we lift and lower. Back problems, think of one line between nose all the way through your sternum to your pubic bone, and you're just lifting that line straight up and down. So you don't have to get into much side flexion here. Good. Guys, we've made it 50 minutes. And last one. And then stay there for set 2, where you can lengthen your legs out. Top leg goes slightly in front. Lift and hold wherever you are. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then toggle the hips from the top a little down, a little up. 7, 6, 5, 4. Really sculpting through here. 2 and 1. And then I'm going to take it into a Z sit. Okay, if you need to keep your back straight, you're just making this about the shoulders. So that's the modification. This is the full yummy version. You can add that rotation on, coming out of it. I always love the sitting tall and the counter stretch. Again, if you need to take care of your back, you're just going to make this about the shoulders and the arms moving, not the back. Good. Last one. And then we're going to Z sit to the other side. Good. And then reach, rotate. Same rules if you need to take care of your back. It's a reach and a rotate. Back to lateral plane, sit tall, and counter stretch. And reach, rotate. Come out of that lateral or in that rotation and sit tall and counter stretch. And reach, rotate. Back to the lateral plane, sit tall and counter stretch. One last time. All right, want one more challenging move for us. I'm gonna give you a couple options. You're gonna go to quadruped, either on the elbows or on the palms. The most challenging version is on the palms. And then lots of levels here. You're gonna lower your hips so you're in a half plank, okay? From here, you can add on push-ups. We'll do 8 singles. You can see my push-up isn't like nose to the floor. I'm just building where I am. But I squeeze those shoulder blades down and then lift up. Okay, let's go 7, 6. If this is not your jam, just hold that half plank on your elbows or your palms. 5, 4, don't let your neck drop. 3, 2, 1. Okay, decision time. If you want to do a second set, we'll do it in a triple pulse. 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Straighten. 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. This will be sore in the shoulder blades tomorrow, but we'll get stronger. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Down. 3, 2, 1. Down. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Woo. And then take it into your rest pose here. Careful with the back flexion if that's your issue. Good. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Nice big inhale here. And then walk your hands through middle and then over to the left side of the mat. Nice big inhale into the right side of your body. Good. And then come through middle so you can kneel. Let's stretch out the hip flexors one more time. Let's bring the right foot forward, tilt the pelvis under. Under, 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 and lift the right arm, pressing into that front right foot. This is a hip flexor stretch on the left side. One more big breath here. And then straighten out your front leg. You can bring your body weight back a bit. Toes come up, knee is straight, and this is your calf and hamstring stretch. More calf if you bend that ankle further. And I just say balance where you can. Back issues, you'll want to stay in a flat back. I'm demoing more of the round back version. This would be more of your flat back here. Always a hinge at the hips. One more big inhale and exhale. All right, we're gonna try a glute stretch from here. Those of you who are yogis, you know how to get into this one. Feel free to unmute and tell me what this is called. But I'm bending this front knee, so I'm in this interesting figure 4. This is not your jam. Roll onto your back and do your more conventional figure 4 to stretch out the right side, okay? As always, I'm pulling navel to spine still to keep my pelvis, my low back, my mid back all nice and supported. 2 more long breaths here. One more long breath. And then we're gonna switch sides. So now it'll be the left foot forward. We get to stretch and marinate that right side. Tilt the pelvis under before you go into this hip flexor stretch. And you can always lift up the right arm for more stretch. We're gonna hold it here for a bit. Last week, I did continuing education on teaching this to a more senior, like 65 and plus population. So if you have anybody that I can beta test on that, I'd love to meet them virtually. And then today I'm doing it for pre and postnatal. So I'm just trying to always add on to the repertoire here. If you guys know anybody, I can recruit. Okay, and then straighten this front leg and bring the toes off the floor. I just love doing these workouts at, you know, whatever people can contribute, no biggie, but I just want to be together. Hopefully we can bring this into the JCC soon. And of course, I'll tell you the second I know anything. Good, more ankle flexion will get you more stretch here. Back issues, I recommend being in a flat back. I'm dreaming of the Epsom salt bath for later tonight. If you think you're going to be sore, that's a great way to prevent the soreness and then be able to enjoy your weekend without too much tightness. Okay, let's take it into our glute stretch. So I'm going to do this upright version with that front knee bent. And I think of having my lower leg here parallel to this top line of my mat. Okay, if you rather roll onto your back and do figure 4, awesome. I like it when people make those choices to take care of their bodies. Okay, one more deep breath here. And then rolling into an easy position to come to standing from. And then from our standing position, we'll end where we started. Back issues, know that you could put one foot on a low piece of furniture and do your hinge forward, just to see how close are you to touching your toes, okay? Non-back issues, you're gonna tilt the pelvis and just melt down the front of your body while pulling navel to spine. Pause here at the bottom, see if you're closer to the floor. If your hands had touched the floor, maybe more of your hands will touch the floor now, okay? Just move around, maybe right and left a little bit, sense where your body feels tired, where those muscles feel used. And again, maybe do some preventative stretching or an Epsom salt bath tonight. Let's tilt the pelvis and stack up on top of our hips, really taking care of our spine here. And a couple shoulder rolls here at the top. Great. Thank you guys for joining me. This is such an awesome way to end the week and get our sweat on. So thank you. And I hope you just have a fantastic weekend. I hope the Niners win. And let me know anything you guys need. If you need to pop into the Sunday 9 o'clock class to stretch out, just do so. Okay? All right.
Bye, sweetie. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, you guys too. Bye.